Really happy for provincial in the capacity as Father Joseph American, because when I came to Jubilee in 1970, he was already there. And he was one of those good people that I met. Not that I have met bad people, but one of those especially good people from day one. I don't want to talk too much, otherwise it will go a long way. Then later on, in all our journey together till now, he has always been a good friend. We have not been very sentimental to each other in our friendship, no. But we have been reasonable. And we have been intelligent enough to keep our place, at the same time be good friends. And I'm sure that will last. So I thank him and the Vice Provincial, Economer and the community here and all of you for being here today and for visiting. Then with permission, I will take 2 minutes extra because I missed my Silver Jubilee of profession. I missed my golden and a Silver Jubilee of ordination. Those 2 occasions I could not be present. So I may take 1 minute extra with presumed permission. Now coming down to life. In my last 20 years, I had the opportunity of mixing with people of all kinds and all places. There are many very impressive people that I have met, many very comical and at the same time instructive experiences that I have gone through. And today, one of the things that I remember is a Protestant wedding that I had to attend. Rather a big congregation, and the wedding began and the pastor did all his questioning and answering and all that. Then finally, they have the function in which he declares him in the name of God to be husband and wife. But in that church, he needed to ask permission from the congregation. So he said, all done, now, does anybody here have any objection about this man and woman being declared joined in holy matrimony? There was complete silence in the hall in the church. Nobody said anything. As few seconds of silence went on, a young woman from the back of the church with a young child started walking up the aisle to the front. And the congregation got wild. Some started insulting the to-be husband, some started shouting, some walked out. But the woman reached the front, in the confusion, and asked the pastor, "What did you say?" "I did not bring my earphone." Many people had murdered that boy. Many people had accused. Some people had walked out because they presumed many things. And in our life, very often, we encounter people, situations, and occasions like this. Definitely, in 50 years, I have encountered many like this. But then, what I found is there are many who never moved from their seat. Many who never opened their mouth. They stood there. They sat there. They knew what they have come for. And in my life, fortunately, these are the people whom I have met, more than those who got up, shouted, and moved out. And I am grateful to all those good people who sat there. Who sat because they knew that nothing wrong could come. And as I have just completed 50 years, I do not want to mention many names, but I would like also to say one of the names. Since Father MP, the Golden Jubilee, is here, he was also with us from 1970 when we came to Shillong onwards. And this I speak on behalf of Father Alex and Father John Matthew as well. He was there. I don't know if Father Job is in the hall. He was there too. But we met him in the morning. Then like Papikel, Father Nestor, Jonas, I don't know who else is around here. But these were all there with us, and we have walked along and worked together, and we have seen good results. And then I thank this province for all that is happening in the Miow Diocese. The biggest single group are or is the Salesians of the Mappu province. And a lot of good things are being done. And I sincerely thank all the past provincials and the present team for whatever is happening. I am sure there is much more that can be done, and we hope we will be able to identify and do things. Then the younger conference, of course, we have not been coming after I reached Tinsukia in 1982 or 83, hardly have been coming except for that yearly rectation participants meeting, and which we generally finish and go afterwards. So we have not come, at least I have not come across many of the younger people sitting here. So except for those who come stray along in the Miow Diocese during the holiday. All of you are welcome that side, anytime, anywhere, you're welcome. And the one thing we can assure you, there is a lot to be done. And I am really grateful that I became a Salesian, and I never knew Arunachal Pradesh, but somehow I was thrown into it. In fact, when 1982, the province was being divided, we had the choice where to go. I did not know, because I was already involved with the Arunachal students. At the same time, I was equally involved with the Tripura students. So I really did not know where to choose, and so I said, let the superiors decide. And they put me here, and then initiated me to Arunachal, and I think that I am still there, and I still have to be there, at least for some of time. And as I said, I have seen a lot of good people. Definitely there were not so good people and some bad people too, but I don't remember any one of them. I remember all the good people, and as I said about the lady, majority were people who did not get or they sat there, and I am grateful to them, and I just hope that we will be able to travel together all the way. Thank you everyone for having been with us, and I can assure you that as I move around today a lot, I find that as a Salesian bishop, I can approach many people. I have not found anybody entertaining any hostility, but in case anybody had some misunderstanding, I have been able to remove it as well. Now, I want to share one thing concern. That is of late, because of the evangelization work in Asia, we have been studying, and last week we had a national seminar in Sonata. When I shared there, they were also taken up by that something is happening. And for us as Salesian missionaries of the young, this is very important. A question: which is the fastest growing religion in the world today? All will say Islam. Not even that. The fastest growing religion in the world today especially among the young, is a new religion called nuns. Not sisters, okay? Don't get worried. N-O-N-E-S. N-O-N-E-S, nuns. When these Don Bosco girls were dancing here, I was just telling Father MP, let's hope that they will always dance with the same tune. The meaning of this is, they do not believe in any religion. Surveys in the USA, New Zealand, Great Britain and Australia have shown that children above 14 years, up to 47% do not believe in the religion. They don't deny God, but they do not affiliate themselves to any religion. And that religion is called nuns, N-O-N-E-S. Now, if we really conduct a survey among the children in our schools, and for us this is very important here in the Northeast, because most of our hill states, majority of our children are Christians. We presume they are Christians. They may be going to church because of their parents, but personally, how many of them really believe in God, in Christ, is something that we may have to find out and take it up as a challenge. How they can be brought back to their faith. And this is something that we have discovered as we have been moving around the whole of Asia this year, that it is catching up even in our own cities especially. They belong to a new religion called nuns. And maybe that is the challenge ahead of us, and we hope we will be able to combat this and even win at the end. Once again, I thank everybody, and I would like you to request your prayers for the mission in Miow, because we have started well and we are going on okay, but we have miles to go, long miles to go to reach somewhere.